T-step is the original shuffle step and is the most important one among all the steps there are in shuffling, and we'll be learning it from scratch, so let's get right into it. Hi, it's Marvik. I've been shuffling since 2014 and teaching it professional since 2018. And to start with the T-step breakdown, we have two moves, yeah? So with one leg, we're going to be stomping, yeah? Maybe if you know already some shuffle steps, you already are familiar with the stomping, yeah? So with one leg, we're going to be stomping. For doing the stomp, if you never did it, you just have to bring your knee up, yeah, more or less to your hips, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, okay? And then we'll do another move with the other leg, which will be a pivot slash drag. Originally dragging your feet in the ground is called shuffling, so that's why the name of the dance too, so that's like a curiosity here. So while we stomp with one leg, we're going to pivot with the other, and this pivot move will be with heel and toe. So we're going to pivot first on the heel, yeah? And we'll bring the toe in, then pivot on the toe, bring the heel in, and another, and another. Now let's get into practice. We're going to start only with the stomping, so we're isolating the stomp. It doesn't matter which leg you do it first, because then we're going to do it with the other legs. To stomp, you bring your knee up, yeah? Your foot needs to be aligned with your knee, yeah? It doesn't need to do anything special now, just aligned with your knee, and when you stomp down, you land with the whole sole of your foot. And then from here, we'll repeat. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm teaching you the moves one by one because every leg is doing one thing, so mentally it'll be easier for us. And now let's isolate the pivot. So we bring our knee up, yeah? We stay here. This leg is not going to move now. Make sure you don't lose balance. If you lose balance, align your core to your standing foot. And now we're going to start pivoting. And 1, and 2. You need to pivot to the side you're stomping, yeah? So if I'm stomping, in that case, I'm stomping with my right leg, I'm pivoting to the right. The left foot is pivoting to the right, yeah? And same the other way around. If I'm stomping with the left, I'm pivoting to the left with the right foot. And now we get to the challenging part, which is synchronizing the two moves, the stomping with the pivoting, dragging, yeah? So to do that, first off, we're going to place our feet like this, making a T form, yeah? That's why it's called the T-step, because the feet are doing a T form. And also a curious fact about the name is that when the step was created in the 80s, 90s, it was called T-shuffle instead of T-step, and right now we have this name. So have this in mind, your feet need to be creating a T, yeah? It doesn't need to be like one next to each other, super close. You can have space in between them, or if it's easier for you, they need to have a 90-degree angles, one from each other, or also just focus on having the toes looking outside, yeah? Not straight nor inside, yeah? They have to be looking outside when they're both on the ground. And this will be our final position, so when the beat is hitting, we'll be exactly in this position. And from here, we bring our knee up, in that case my right, and simultaneously we pivot, as we said before, to the right with the left foot, and then we have this, which will be our intermediate position. If you see now, my left toe is looking in, and now for finishing the step, we stomp vertically here with the leg we have up, and we finish the pivot, and we get again to the same position. For the basic T-step, I recommend you to stomp over here, yeah? Don't try to go like too far from your body, just keep it like here, like very natural. So now we just have to repeat these moves, and we'll have the T-step to the right in my case. So bring the knee up, and pivot at the same time, stomping and pivoting at the same time. 1, and 2, keep it up, 3, and 4. Now the same for the other leg, yeah? Remember, stomping and pivoting with the other, yeah? Don't move, we'll stay here, and let's go. Bring the knee up, pivot, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. As you see, when we're doing T-step, we're moving. So the basic T-step has traveling in it, so when we're doing it, we're moving around. And since we're moving, we need to have our weight placement perfectly aligned. I will never make enough emphasizing in how important is weight placement. In shuffling, it's one of the most important things you need to have in mind. So for the T-step, you have to have your weight aligned with your pivoting foot, yeah? So remember, what holds your weight is the core, abs, lower back, yeah? So we're aligning this to the pivoting foot, and when stomping and doing this, if you see, my body is always aligned with the stomping, yeah? If I switch side, switch leg, also is aligned here, yeah? So this way, we won't feel that we're losing balance or we won't fall. Yeah, if we have our weight placement right, we're not going to worry about that. And now to change the two T-steps, yeah, the one we're doing to the right and the one we're doing to the left, we need to pay attention to one thing. And can you guess what it is? Again, weight placement, okay? So it's funny, I always say weight placement, but really it's super important. So the thing with the weight now is that when we're doing to one side, we have our weight, as I said, aligned with the pivoting. But then when we switch direction, we're also switching the weight. So we need to work on the transition of the weight. So when we're doing T-step, yeah, let's say we'll make it easy now. We'll do 4 T-steps. We're going to do 3 regular T-steps, yeah? So we're going and 1 and 2 and 3. And now in the 4th, yeah, we need to do the half T-step, go to intermediate position as we used to do. And now when we stomp, instead of stomping and keeping the weight here, we're going to switch the weight. And when we stomp, we are changing the weight at the same time we're stomping, and like this. And now I have my weight aligned here, and I'm ready to go to the other direction already. And I don't have to make a pause or switch my weight once I'm on the floor. So you just stomp, switch the weight. Yeah, I'm repeating this last part. I have my weight here on my left, in that case, going to the right one, and I'm ready to go to here. So now I'll keep it up with the left, and 1 and 2 and 3. Now the 4, we do exactly the same, and 4, and we have our weight here now. Now we go back again, and 1 and 2 and 3 and change, and 1, 2, 3, change, 1, 2, 3, change. So doing this weight placement transition right, we're going to be able to loop the 2 T-steps to both directions without having any problems and having it super clean and super fluid. And knowing this, you can do the amount of T-steps you want to any direction. That's totally up to you. If you got the T-step right, like the video, leave in the comments how was your learning process. Did you get it right? Do you struggle with something? You can also let me know in the comments if you have any struggles. Maybe I can help you out there. Now to practice your T-step, don't rush the speed, do it slowly. Yeah, clean the moves, get used to doing these movements. And once you start getting more comfortable with the T-step, you can see this video right here that will help you speed up your T-step and your shuffling in general. If you want to speed up and you don't know how, you can see this video right here. If this was your first time shuffling, welcome to the shuffle community. It's a pleasure having you here. There's an incredible shuffle community around the world, and I hope you enjoy your shuffle journey with all of us. In my channel, there's more shuffle steps you might want to learn too, so make sure you subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.